Hi Aquarius, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your June general reading. So let's have a look at the energies. So I've already laid out your oracle cards, and now we're just gonna tune into your energy. Sun, Moon and Rising, Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising for the highest good of all. So what do they need to know for the highest good of all, Spirit, in the month of June? We have the Sun card, we have the Empress, we have the Two of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So underneath the deck we have the High Priestess, and this is all about you guys following your intuition. It could also be saying for some of you that there's something that you've forgotten at present, something that you've forgotten to do, or something that it's like your intuition is going to be prodding you over the next few days, or you're going to get some insights or some revelations, and to listen out for your intuition, because it's going to be pretty bang on this month, because this is the undercurrent energy for your reading. So it's saying that underneath everything, yeah, your intuition is on, and it's about maybe listening to your intuition and going with that first instinct, listening to very closely to your body, going with that first instinct, asking yourself a question and then listening to your body for the answer. That very first instinct, that very first answer is the one, it's saying. And this is also about you. It's about bringing two worlds together, going behind the veil with this card as well. Allowing yourself to go a little bit deeper this month, because there's a lot of knowledge and there's a lot out there for you. But there is something that you're forgetting. It also is telling you, yeah, just don't listen to all the distractions going on this month. Don't listen to when you're asking your body for that first instinct and it gives you the answer, and then you have them other answers that come in. Don't listen to those. That's the ego. That's the rational mind saying, oh no, it can't work because of this, or it can't do this because of this. It's all about following your instincts, your intuition this month, because there is new beginnings with the Sun. This is bright, shiny new beginnings. This is about bringing clarity. Now, the Empress is also about these new beginnings. She's about abundance. She's about fertility. This is about you looking and feeling good. This is about things being very positive. However, there's a decision that you need to make. Now, there could be a decision that is stopping you from making these new beginnings. It's like this is holding you up here. It's like you've got a blindfold on, so to speak, and you don't want to see certain things, but the new beginnings very much on offer. We also have the Moon and the Sea here, so it's very much about you listening to your intuition, like I was saying with the High Priestess, because she has her back, or he has his back turned towards their intuition. So they're not listening to their feelings. But this new beginning's trying to bring clarity. It's trying to bring sorry, excuse me. It's trying to bring growth. It's trying to bring new relationships, business growth, starting new entrepreneurships. It's also about blending of families here. We have children here, so it could be for some that there is children or a blending of children in a family. Somebody's feeling a little bit held up about making a decision. Now, your decision is primarily to do with these new beginnings. Maybe you're not believing something. Maybe the Sun's there showing you, and then we have this Empress saying, look, I'm a new beginning, and you're like, I don't know. I really don't want to make that decision. I really don't want to have to make that choice. But you have to make that choice, because this is about moving from this 2 to this 3, which will bring you more stability and it will bring you more growth. Now, the funny thing is that your oracle cards are Unfinished Symphony. Now, this is 10. Now, this is talking about endings and new beginnings, because it's like the 10 has to end, and then we get the 9 becomes the 10 in numerology, which breaks down to 1, which talks about new beginnings. Now, there's something that you're feeling like, I need to finish this before I can move on. But because you're pushing to finish it before you can move on, it's causing some kind of stagnation, it's causing some kind of procrastination. It's like you're not wanting to make that decision. It's like you're feeling like you need to finish this, you need to end this, but at the same time you're not putting the energy into ending it, but you're holding on to that unfinished symphony. We also have with that serendipity, and it's in reverse. So you're feeling like something was meant to be, something was like the one, or a business was meant to be something, or there was something that was meant to be your all. You put a lot of faith in it. You're like, but I saw all the signs and I was led here. Spirit is saying with this card that yes, you did see the signs, and don't doubt yourself. Don't get into pessimism. Don't get into that angst, that inner angst, because it's saying that now there's another lesson that you have to learn just before you hit the jackpot. Yeah, it's like this is your final stage of this lesson, yeah, and then you will hit the jackpot, whether that's in romance, whether that's in your business, whether that's in finances, work, whatever it is, but it's saying that you have to learn this final lesson. Now, we also have the Page of Pentacles underneath the Sun, and this is about you growing something, you seeing the value in something here, maybe something that you put to one side before. But the Page of Pentacles is also about growing our stability in some sense and seeing the value in what we're doing. Maybe you're feeling like giving up, but it's like, or maybe you're feeling like you see the value in it, but maybe others aren't seeing the value in it. Now, the Queen of Cups, she's about where to put her internal emotions. So I feel like you put all your internal emotions into this. It's like you made it your focus. You made it like you put it on a pedestal, so to speak. And now I feel like you're feeling a little bit hung up about the situation. You feel like you've made sacrifices that you probably didn't want to make at some point, or you're feeling like you could be a victim in the situation. However, this page is, you can still grow from this page, yeah? And it's about the Queen of Cups. It allows herself to fill whatever vessel she is given. Maybe you gave yourself a little bit too much to something emotionally. Maybe you need to step back and look at things from another perspective, yeah, before you move forward, for some of you. So, underneath that, you've also got the Nine of Swords, which is talking about anxiety, worry, some sleepless nights, maybe some depression, maybe feeling a little bit of guilt, like, or feeling like there was something you could have done better, or there was something you should have done. But this is also that kind of procrastination where you feel like you can't make a move because you've got all of these thoughts just looping in your head, and they're just going round and round and round. And it's about saying, look, you're comfortable, you're here in your bed, and these are just thoughts that are going around in your head. They're not real. You can choose to let go of any of these thoughts at any time. And part of that is in this unfinished symphony, and maybe letting go of this idea in your head that things were meant to be a certain way, but they haven't quite fulfilled that, or you haven't, or something hasn't quite gone the way you want it to go. But it's okay, because like I said about hitting that jackpot, there's stability coming in, yeah? But we do have the Page here. Now the Page is maybe having to go back one step, but in terms of growth, that one step is nothing, because this 10 is still abundance, it's still family, it's still, you've got that security and stability and foundation with the 10. This is where you grow it into something else. So maybe you have to take that one step back this month, and in doing so, it then brings in this new opportunity with the Page of Cups. Something that is more emotionally fulfilling for you, perhaps. Something that allows you to be more creative, perhaps, yeah? We have these two pages which also are representative of children. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is an earth sign child who just wants to kind of learn and be practical. They're best learned from teaching, showing them and allowing them to do it, allowing them to be practical afterwards. And then we have this Page of Cups child, which is a more sensitive child, who works from their emotions, yeah? So this month, it's like you're being challenged between being practical and being emotional, yeah? And maybe your emotions have taken over at certain points for you this month, but there's certain decisions that you have to make practically in order to move forward, let's say. And then I reckon this offer will come in for you, yeah? This is also about a change of environment emotionally. It's something coming in that's giving you that offer of warmth, that offer of emotional stability, that offer of support. It's also one below the Queen of Cups. Sorry. So it's like, in both senses, emotionally and physically, you might feel like you're being held back a stage, but this is only in order to progress forward. Now, your two other cards that you got from your Ascended Masters, you got Hilarion, which is talking about health and healing for you guys this month. And the Empress is also very much focused on self-love, self-healing, self-nurturing, looking after your body, because you also got Yoga, which is something that I love at the moment. And this is Babaji. But Yoga's about connecting more to your breath, and it's about that point between balance, creating that stability, but allowing yourself to just flow with it emotionally as well. And so maybe there's something within that you need to look at this month. So I really do hope this has helped, Aquarius. Take care, stay blessed. Until next month, bye bye.